Hey, so out of Cesar Chavez Park again. Today I'm doing the other side. So the side that goes to that, what is it, a clinic. And then Santa Lucia is up there. And just clearing the hillside as well as the sidewalk, because the sidewalk needs it too. I should come back with a broom and sweep out the gutter. You know, just try to finish this whole place up and then head on back down to the park. That's my next stop. So today is what, second day after Christmas, which makes it the second day of do something for nothing. Let's just clean up or help people, or you know, you see there's a need and you can feel it and there's no skin off of your nose. Do it. Why not? Let's try to help each other. Live our Christ potential, our Buddhist potential. You know, all potential. Come on now, we're humans. We should be taking care of each other. There's plenty of time, effort, and energy. It's a matter of what we value, and right now we're valuing dollars much more than we are feelings and things. We value that, and that's it's a horrible way to live. Why do you think people are killing themselves? You know, and trying to escape in all kinds of forms of addiction. This is a good addiction to be in. Let's be addicted to life. Let's be addicted to helping other people, because it might actually work. You know, you heal other people, and that heals yourself, or at least it works in my case. I've been trying that for a while now, over 3 years, for free. So come on, give it a try. It feels pretty good. Okay, so just finished this little strip. Actually, not even finished, but I did do quite a bit of the sidewalk. The sidewalk definitely looks a lot better, feels better. Street sweeper never gets a chance to clean this this gutter because of the clinic. But it looks like I'll have to be back tomorrow. You know, this is an awful lot of work, and I wish I had some helpers. That'd be really cool. You know, if not here, then at least somewhere around the neighborhood, because I'm heading for everywhere. City, businesses, so city property, business property, private property. I really don't care. I just want to get rid of the trash, get rid of the excuse that only homeless people make trash, and maybe create some kind of community awareness, sponsorship, stewardship of cleaning up after yourself. Let's be responsible for ourselves, each other. So you pick up slack where not everybody's capable. We're supposed to be trying to teach and help and learn from each other, love each other. That's what community, society is supposed to be about. We're supposed to care about people. People are supposed to come first. That's what community, society is supposed to be about. We need to start living it. A lot of growing up to do on all sides: city, government, community, homeless, addicts, criminals, whatever. You know, we all have growth to do, and we should start doing it. I'll lead it off right here. Let's do some more positive role modeling. I want to see a lot of positivity in 2018. That's the only way to be. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it together. Do something for nothing, please. Okay, so apparently we're not really done yet with our do something for nothing day. Today's still day 2, and I had a friend tried to sucker him into helping do trash cleanup earlier today along Circle Drive. That didn't work. He just basically slept. You know, he's going through withdrawals, 4 days. He had an abscess on his hand, you know, using heroin, and he really wanted to get into Sun Street. Well, here we are at the Pajaro mission instead, and, you know, just trying to help him out, hook him up, and there's a lot of really good people here at the Pajaro mission, the teen challenge of Monterey Bay. I mean, they're looking to keep him for 13 months, and he feels committed. He's excited, and I think this one's going to stick. It's not many people that are really truly motivated, but it seems like he might have hit his bottom, and you know, we've got a really good feeling for him. We're praying for him. We're looking out for him, and we'll be checking in again. But you know, do something for nothing. I mean, this guy would have never made it very far. He wanted to go to Soledad to his dad's house because he just wanted to get away. He didn't want to have any kind of temptations. So, you know, that was where he wanted to escape. And this just opened up, you know, fell right out of heaven. So here it is. And here he goes. And we're pretty excited for him. He's pretty excited to be here as well. We'll check in on him another month or so, see how he's doing. Good luck, David. We miss you. Hey, and do something for nothing. Okay, so today we're on the other side of Circle Drive. This whole place down here used to be covered with trash, and even the hillside, both directions. Kind of been busy today. Sweating profusely because I did about five garbage bags, and there's an awful lot of bulky item trash. City of Salinas, Republic, somebody. There's, you know, carpet and towel and foam and even a child seat and a couple other stuff here. So that's a little bit too big to fit in there, but this whole way, even on the side, been a busy beaver. Good 3 hours, 5 bags worth. This is about the most production that I've had so far. I couldn't get up there because it's everything's falling over, so I didn't want to slip and slide too much and ruin the retaining wall effort. But this was an awful lot of stuff, and there's also a couple of tires down here too. But this is the spillway that goes to the birds, and there was an awful lot of garbage this way, and you know, it shoots down this culvert here, and more garbage. So all the way through, that's what I did. That's what I've been doing, is on that side. And I even cleaned out that grate. Lots of garbage, lots of trash, and I don't know if somebody called me a pendejo for doing this, which would really be silly because I'm basically doing your job. Your job, community, your job, city. You know, we need to be looking out for each other. Got to pick up your trash, do your job. It's all of our jobs. We got to take care of each other. When are we going to do that? Let's do it now. Let's do it together. Let's do it often. Do something for nothing, folks. So back at Cesar Chavez Park again. This is our My Day 11, and
our first day.
Right?
Yep.
Right, with Nathan and Joan. And Nathan, actually, you made a event, so that's how excited you were, right?
Yeah, we made an event on Facebook, Clean Up Cesar Chavez Park. I actually kind of made 4 events by accident, but it works.
There you go. You gotta get the word out.
Yeah.
Right? Put it on for betterment of Salinas.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was deleted.
Deleted, right? Yeah, well, clean up trash. That's something that doesn't belong for the betterment of Salinas, obviously, right?
Obviously.
We started over there at the first part, and
right. This is where we ended, right?
Yep.
Well, there was a bike in there.
There was a bike. There were some jugs over here.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
all
all.
kinds of mattress.
Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah, mattress.
Right there.
Yep, buried mattress padding.
Yep.
That's all blackberry bush back there, so that hurt.
Like 18 feet down the ground.
It just might.
Yeah, I pulled out a small little bitty piece, and it went whoop, and it was just a big old giant piece.
It's a lot of chunks. I picked up a lot of mattress padding over there.
Yeah.
This is how far we went.
But yeah, all the way back to that the second tree, not the first tree on the left, but the second tree. So that's how much distance we made. Most of it was already done. Oh, we forgot our can. Should get the can. Especially this hillside was hard to get on.
Yeah. And up here got a snapper broken and got my hand picked.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the little grabbers. Well, you had fun with those grabbers today, huh?
Yep.
That's cool. See, well, it definitely looks a lot better. We were just watching a lot of birds playing. They flew away. But pretty exciting, and it's good to have friends. So thank you for coming out and helping. Right. Well, and we'll just keep on doing this. And we're doing Something for Nothing is the new campaign now.
Yep. Yes. Something for nothing.
Yeah.
I guess that's what we should call our next event next time we come out here. Something for nothing.
Right, do something for nothing. That's why, because I was doing 12 days of Trashmas before that, and then it was the day of Trashmas, and I figured I need a new name.
Yeah.
Or I'd say 12 days after Trashmas, but I didn't know how long this was going to last.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is a good New Year's resolution, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do something for nothing, folks.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. Start taking care of each other.
One person at a time.
Yeah.
Right. More than enough money, food, shelter, and love on this planet if we wanted to share it.
And you know, I just kind of hope that more people start seeing the event and like, oh yeah, let's do this, and we end up having 100 people come just clean.
Right?
Cool.
Oh wow! Hey, then our job would be done.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'd be able to get all this park clean.
It's a good possibility.
And then we can move on to another place.
Right, and keep it going.
That's basically all I want to do. Just finish this park and then go to the next one. Finish
Nice.
it, go to the next one.
Woo, I love it. Okay, you're now my partners. Do something for nothing, folks. Hey, so what in the world is wrong with people, man? I went through all this trouble to clean up, and not even a day later. This is bottle. This has got to be Walgreens. This is all Walgreens. This is employee. This is a Walgreens employee, man. I went through all the trouble of cleaning up everything around here. Everything, all the way around this thing. This is a Walgreens employee. I know it is. It's got to be. I don't know who else would have done it. I didn't do whatever passed that way, but I did all this. What's this? It's all this garbage, huh? People are embarrassing, man. It's really frustrating. I go through a lot of trouble to go clean all this stuff up. Only to just see more of it again. I cleaned all this stuff up. All of it with Becca the other day, a couple of weeks ago. And now it's back to it. Huh? Walgreens? What's wrong with you? Walgreens on Sanborn? What's wrong with you? Clean up your garbage, man. What the hell's wrong with you? This is bullshit. It's wrong. Why am I picking up your garbage? Clean up your garbage, Walgreens. Do your job. Okay, so another little strip of Cesar Chavez Park done today. All the way to the edge of the lip right there where it banks back across to can I make sure this goes right? It just doesn't look right. I'm sorry. But you can see all that back there. That's going to be a team effort, I'm hoping. I'm hoping some people will help. I'd like that. And tomorrow I'll just start going around this side and around all the way back. I'm just going to rim this whole place. There ain't no stopping it until it's done. City wants to neglect it. It needs to be done. Smith and Enright should already took care of this by now. Community in general shouldn't have been litter bugs to begin with. But it got to get done. You know, they're animals, or appreciation. I mean, come on. Just even enjoying the park more. Maybe people come out and enjoy it more because it's a cool way to be. And there's lots to appreciate around here. I mean, that's the whole point of the park to begin with, right? So let's make it happen. Let's pick up something, do something for nothing, folks. Another day done over here at Cesar Chavez Park still. Let's see, which way am I going with this? Right there, the grate. That grate was covered over. I got some before pictures. Just because of the spillway coming up the hill. See if I can get behind it. I don't know how. Oh, whatever. But you know, as you go up further up the hill over here, you can tell. This is the way it goes, and there's a lot of stuff I guess I got to rake up and maybe leave another pile. So here's a pile over here, and you know, a little bit of dirt and such, leftovers. But yeah, that grate was covered in bush, and of course it's because of the mower. You know, the mower really can't do it, so they just let it stay that way for a while. But you know, this should have been a priority. I think all this trash that I've been cleaning up, you can kind of tell it before and after. The left side will be your after, and the right side is your before. There's an awful lot of trash left to do around here, around the edge, around that side. So my New Year's resolution is going to be trying to gather up some energy into just starting to clean up Salinas. All right, before it was do something for nothing, I'm going to change it to clean up Salinas. You know, we are ranked the second healthiest city in the nation, I think, from Forbes for what was that? That was you know, because we're second healthiest air. Let's be second cleanest. I mean, come on, cleanliness is next to godliness. Let's do it together. I'm pretty sure that I've already got interest, and in the coming week, I think we'll be having a lot more people helping. We'll finish this like a juggernaut, and we'll just keep on looking for more projects after that. So do your part, clean up Salinas. So wow, already 2 weeks today, day 14 at Cesar Chavez Park, just cleaning it up, and I was just keep moving along, but then I noticed all this bramble here that has trash in it, so I figure I better take care of that. And you know, it's amazing. So as soon as I started going along, I pulled up one thing and I find underneath it a jacket. So that's what led me to change course, because I was just about to go just pick up more trash. But I think today I'm going to go ahead and cut off all this blackberry vine or whatever kind of vine, It's thorny and it hurts, and there's no way anybody's going to mow it down unless it's cleared of trash. That's how come they didn't mow it down, and that's how come everything grows up even more. So I got to give this side a trim. That's my task today, and hopefully I'll be here before, hopefully I'll be gone before dusk. Okay, so here we go, day 14. What do we call this? We call this Confessions of a Trash Collector. Dear diary, today I'm doing more work cutting in some vines today. I didn't think I'd be doing this, but it's all part of cleaning the park. You know, this isn't something I expected to do. It's not what I really woke up doing, was picking on the city. Started out just wanting to do something nice for the community. You know, pick up some trash. And it just kind of evolved, you know. There's a lot of disappointment in this world, and this is part of it. Our government doesn't put its money in the right direction, and here we are paying them to do just that, and they can't even clean a park. Now, there's plenty of house people that also make a mess, make litter, so that's just the larger community. Bigger community is what I'm disappointed with on a lot of levels. Seems like this could have been done in a day. It's a lot of blackberry vine. There's trash. The whole point of doing all this is to pick up the trash. All these little pieces of bag. You know why there's so many little strips, and I know why now. Because the lawnmower guy mowed them over and created a lot of little strips. That's because we didn't take the time as a priority to pick up the trash first. So what do? We just leave it behind. But we're still making money. It's just not going where it needs to be going. A lot of disappointment in this world. It's due to people, nothing else. We created our own hell. The poor will be with us always, especially if we ignore them. If we choose to use them as scapegoats to everything that we don't want to be responsible for. But in reality, this whole money system is fake. You know what the whole point of tips is? The whole point of tips is after slavery, you know, you give them some chump change because the waiter ain't getting paid nothing, the busboy ain't getting paid nothing. They working for tips because the owners just let them scurry about and out of good favor, good fortune for others. You know, they'll give them a little bit, but that's because they know they ain't giving them nearly as much as they should be. And we've kind of perpetuated that slave labor workforce, right to work. We don't have health care. Have to pay exorbitant amount every year. For what? We don't even get coverage. The insurance doesn't pay for anything. Yet we still got to pay for it. It's a scam. It's theft. It's a messed up system, and it's predicated on prejudice. Ageism, sexism, racism, monetarism, elitism, classism. Where's our democracy? Certainly ain't here. I suppose we got it better than other places, but we're a bunch of liars if we think we're already done. Dang. Let's see. I've been at this 14 days now. You figure about 2.5 hours average, you know, because I've gone between 1 and 4 quite a few occasions, as long as I can go. So 14 times, let's just say 2.5. 2.5, well, it's 28, that's 35. 35 hours so far. So what I've done could have been done in 1 day or half a day. Let's see, 3.5 with 10 guys. And if I go 80, all the way to 80, 1 day for 10 guys, all this could have been done instead of, I've already been 2 weeks and I'm still going. I ain't even halfway done with the rim, but I think I'm going to go a lot quicker around the rim. The hardest parts I think I've been tackling, and this is definitely one of them. I left it behind to begin with, but you know what? It's got trash here, and it's just gonna fester and get worse and whatever. May as well get it to where we can mow it down again. You know, the bramble on the other side of the fence is great, but this is the park side, so I'm cleaning it up, and I don't know, man. I'm just after the trash more than anything else, trying to beautify the area, anything, everything, because if we start on a clean slate, maybe we won't have to use that as an excuse anymore. And we can actually start looking at ourselves and figuring out, well, what is the real root cause of our problems? Because it ain't pointing the finger at other people. Although I love doing that too. It is fun. Certainly some value in that, especially when there's truth to it. But I'm not just going to cackle and point a finger. I'm also going to help. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to help. The only point on any of this. Wow. That is going to be a beast. I need helpers. You know, this community, I know there's a lot of heart in this community. I just haven't really been able to find it yet. And I'd like to be able to make friends with people who want to do a positive change, because this is what we need. We need more of it. I need to find friends like you, like me, that care about doing stuff because it's the right thing to do. Not for a token economy, because that's actually what's really wrong with our school system too. We use coupons and tickets and candies and anything as a token reward system. Well, what does that teach our kids? It teaches a trick for a treat. You know, you do a trick and I'll give you a treat. That's a manipulation. That's not empowerment. That's not knowledge. That's not teaching anything other than I can control you by waving a little bell and ringing a bell, and Pavlov starts salivating. You know, the dog. So we really are stuck in a Skinner box in an awful lot of ways, and marketing has done this to us. Corporatism's done this to us. Buy, buy, buy. Don't worry about anybody else but yourself. Just buy. We've been isolated and ethnocentric for forever, honestly, because that's our ethnocentrism. That also goes back to ageism, sexism, and racism. So, you know, this is how we've learned to understand society. But now we've got technology, and it should dispel an awful lot of rumor and misconception, because science actually can prevail. There's still room for religion in that, especially in this era, you know, and it's not a bad thing as long as we're thinking good thoughts, positive thoughts, and you know, perpetuating positivity. Doesn't matter what our religion we're calling it, we're doing it. We're doing God's work. We need to be doing more of it, because we don't. You know, I mean, there's so many isms in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, you know, but we don't do any of that. Do we carry any kind of cross? Huh. This right here, this is my new goal until it's over, because I ain't got nothing better to do. Well, and honestly, it's because it needs to be done, and I want to be a positive role model. I need other people to step up and do this too. I can't do all this by myself. Like I said, I mean, all this could have been done in a day with 10 guys for 80 hours. I haven't even made it to half a day yet. So as much as I've done, half a day's work for 10 guys, Smith and Enright. They could have been here already. Instead of spending money to push people out and steal all their property, what little they have, we could actually be cleaning up the Salinas. We'd have a lot more to clean up than just only where people are. So why are we being so ignorant? Are we doing this on purpose? Maybe. Wow. Why am I trying so hard? Because I want to get at the roots here. Cut. Cut. Now I can get through. Alright, let's see how much I can peel away for that. Ow! Ow! By the way, be careful where you walk, because there just might be something thorny. There we go. Oh. Wow. Awful lot of stuff. Alright. Peeled back anyway. Starting to look like I can find the rest of the trash, which would be kind of fun. So here I am again, man. Come on. I actually want to go home. I'm kind of overdoing this, but you know I'm committed. I have to finish what I started. I said I'd do it, so here I am doing it. Almost got no choice because of it. Because I said so. Trap myself into a job. But it's a good thing. You know what? I've noticed some people enjoying the park, especially in the spot that I just cleaned up, which is pretty neat. Feels good. Feels real good. I want to be friends with the city. I want to be friends with everybody. I don't like being not nice to anybody. I'm a helper. You know, I'm a retired teacher or seasoned teacher, substitute. You know, did that for, about 7 or 8 years, I guess, total. Raised my kids. Got 2 girls. They're 17 and 15. At least soon to be, this year anyway. So, you know, just as a person on this planet anyway, I like helping. I think helping is a good thing. I love the younger grades. The kids actually do very well. You know, it's amazing. There are kids who are 2 that act like they're 10. Kids who are 10 that act like they're 50. And people who are 70 that act like they're 2. It's a really strange dynamic, but you know what? A lot of what we need to know and learn and live in life, we did learn in kindergarten, and we've been trying ever after to forget about it. And that's dangerous to do. Look at what's actually happened because of that. Money has become the most important object on this planet to an awful lot of people, and it makes it to where the people who know it's not important still have to succumb to that sort of pressure of survival. And why do you think there's so many people that are homeless? Not because of poor choice, because of the system, the way it's been. The way it's been, the way it perpetuates itself to be. But that's because we've never answered the Civil War question. And we still refuse to today. I think we got a lot of growing up to do. A lot of maturing. I'm not sure who's ready for it, but I am. And I think what I'm trying to do is do something to prove that I really care. I really, really care, because a lot of people, they don't really care what you got to say until they know how much you care. And this has been bothering me. You know, I've been around this for 2014, so 3 years now, 3 years plus. Just paying attention to the way power and manipulation works, and it's abhorrible. It's disgusting. It's deplorable and illegal. But of course, you know, the only way, what do you call that? Deniability is 9/10 of the law. So what do? We say we're going to do something, but we don't actually follow through. We teach this to our kids even on a lot of levels. Don't answer the phone, I'm not here. Tell them I'm not here, you know. I mean, we do this for taxes. Well, I would too if I had enough money. But we do this. What's in it for me? I want something for nothing. How can I pick on my littler siblings? How can I get what I want? And who cares if anybody else has to suffer? This is a mantra. This is a United States mantra. In fact, it's a global mantra. It is the society the way it's always been. Because we've never had to be able to hold people accountable. How do you? I mean, people end up in positions of power and boom, there you go. That's it. That's all. You don't ever get to hear from it again. They're just a rock star. But now we are starting to pay a little bit more attention, but we're still much too much comfortable not worrying about anybody else but ourselves. And that's why we have a failing two-party system, because neither of those parties are really interested in helping people on the whole. If they were, they'd be sacrificing, but instead they're making deals to solidify power for themselves and not for many other people. And that's wrong. It's just wrong. It's not what democracy is for. I mean, you know, I get it. Somebody has to drive, and not everybody's in a position to drive, nor do I want some people to be driving. We do have an awful lot of need. We have an awful lot of potential. That's what it is. We have potential. Potential to do so much better, so much more greater. As soon as we know, there's plenty of people that are willing to help out with that. You know, GoFundMe account and $300,000 later. So it's just a matter of touching your heart and worrying about it. I mean, it's not really something that we can affect on a grand scale individually. I mean, geez, look at me. I'm going pretty slow. I could be going a lot better, but I'm only one person. But you know, like I said, I mean, one day, half a day, would get as far as I've already gotten with 10 guys. And that's one day of work. I mean, come on. And I think it'd make people feel better about the situation. You clean up the city rather than trying to push people around. I don't know how to get back on that one. But we do have an awful lot of potential in this society to start caring about other people first. And if we do, we'll show that money is not the most important thing. And if we can do that to the people with all the money, then maybe they'll start giving more of it away. Give some of it to me. I'll take it. You know, but anything that's positive and helpful, I mean, that's what you need to do, is start pouring your energy, money, time, effort, energy. Money's just one little thing. I mean, you know, but it's your time, it's your attention. That's going to be the biggest deal, because money is fleeting. Look how much everything keeps on going up in price. People charging like all kinds because they can. Every year the rent goes up. The rent's already too damn high. And yet, what does that do? Well, that makes people succumb, and they have to move out. Oh, well, you know, that's their own choice. They should have worked harder. Are you kidding me? What kind of value do we get for the money that we make? And the only way that we can make money is by making somebody else richer. How? That's a mess up perpetual cycle, because what happened to caring? Let's make caring profitable again. Can we do that even to begin with? Can we make caring profitable? I'd love to do that. Man, I'd be making a fortune. if I had a nickel for every time. There's just a lot to be done, and a lot more people need to be doing it, but we just love being self-absorbed. What do we do when we get home from work? Well, we turn in, let's see, what do you say that? Turn on, tune in, turn on, and drop out, right? We do that as soon as we get home. Watch TV, get a drink, relax, pay a little bit of attention to the kids, and make some dinner. It's really difficult, and it shouldn't have to be this way, because that's not how you should be raising kids. But our society pushes it. It pushes it. It pushes it because it's profitable, it's marketable. Make more money off of it. Keep us desperate. Went to first night last night in Monterey, and you know, I mean, I think of a lot of people who have a lot of money who don't do anything with it other than try to enjoy themselves and enjoy life. Well, you know, really, in a large respect, there's nothing wrong with that. But in another respect, if I had that much money, I don't think I could sleep at night. Just being self-absorbed. I don't think I could do it. At least I hope I couldn't do it. Because how many people are we leaving behind? What happened to that Christ-like attitude? You know, I mean, you know, how you treat the least of them among you. And that's kind of how I feel like we should all be going together. I shouldn't be just like head start and take off and goodbye, I'll never see you again, and yeah, right, sure, I care about you. I can't do that. You know, I got to stick around and wait. I'm a helper. I like seeing good things happen. I like seeing people smile, and I'm going to be there to ensure it if they need some help, because I like people. I'm kind of weird. So I didn't get nearly as much done as I had hoped. You know, I got about, if I can position this right, I always got to go reverse and it's hard. But I did clear that much so far, which includes that pile there, and also another pile way up, way over there. I think that's it. And so I got more to do. Obviously, I only got about halfway done, so I will be back tomorrow to finish balding it. I'm shaving it bald, but you know what? It's going to be good, because that's a lot of thorny stuff and a lot of garbage, actually. Look at this. I found 3 or 4 articles of clothes, a pot. I found a student ID, actually, too, from El Sal, I think. So I did not do any of this. This was what I had actually started to think I should do, was just keep on going around the rim. And I noticed this beast of a mess, and I figured, you know what, no way the city's going to mow this unless it's clear of debris and garbage. So, you know, trying to get you prepared, prepping the ground for you, city. Hey, you know, why don't we just clean up Salinas? Let's do that. Hey, you know what, actually, I just looked at this ASB card, and it is from the school year of 2009. 2009-10, class of 2013 at Al Sal Trojan. So ASBHS 09/010, that is going to be the same. Gosh, so what, this has been around since 2009? What's that? 7 to 8 years, no matter what, no matter how you want to slice it, at least. Come on now. Let's clean up Salinas, especially the city of Salinas would be helpful, please. Gosh, almost done with this place, but I am getting closer. I got that much more to go. And then, of course, there's the problem area back that way, going all the way up that way. Snakes around, you know, let's see if I can do this right. I cleaned off that much, and all the way up the hill, looking good, looking good. Got debris to clean, and what's left right there. So making a little bit of progress. Got to go home today early. Dredd needs a place, so he's looking at getting evicted. The place he had is getting sold, so he's got Section 8. If you know anyone any apartment complexes that accept Section 8 and a vet, he's a good payer. He's been paying, you know, for as long as he's been there. So I guess I got to quit today. You know, time to do something for nothing again. My big something for nothing has been driving Dread around all day. My good buddy Dread, he takes pictures. He's a good guy. Try it again tomorrow. Clean up Salinas, folks. Let's do it together. So finally I got the blackberry vine all gone, mainly for what I want to do with it anyway. Cleaning out the bottom, which is kind of cleaner, and I'm leaving some debris behind for tomorrow. But check this out. So since it rained, there's everything going uphill, and as you go down the hill, you got more garbage, and that's all spill runoff from the rain just a couple days ago. So it looks like I got more work to do. So if I could get some assistance here, Smith and Enright, that would be well appreciated, because that is where all the flow is going, and this is what I've already done. I don't want to keep on redoing stuff, which kind of goes back to we got to stop littering so much. So I guess I'll be back tomorrow. Do something for nothing, folks, and let's clean up Salinas. Let's do it together. I just figured I'd give you a little bit of a closer look as to what I'm dealing with here. Cleaned all this out yesterday, or a few days ago, I guess. But it kind of came back. So there's some new debris coming this way. If I can remember my reverses very well, like backing up. But it was pretty well clean. Now I got new debris all the way over the place, and kind of disappointed. I was kind of thinking, yeah, I could keep on going, but or at least most of it would stay back. It's not proving to be the case, especially all the lightweight. There's styrofoam, there's coffee container lid, more bag. Not sure what that is. There's more pieces of bag, potato chips, bag again. So a styrofoam cup. It's just disappointing. Here we go. Here's a little mound of stuff. You know, it reaches whatever backwaters and eddies we got going on. Styrofoam, cup, wrapper, straw, more wrapper, lots of wrapper, Nerf dart, oil canister, quart, popsicle, lots of popsicle. There's an ice cream truck or something nearby. Not dice. Can, recycle. So we just got to start cleaning up, because this is too much. This is too much to leave to the birds and everything that wants to go play in the water. Try to use nature as nature. So let's do our part, folks. Let's clean up Salinas. Let's do it together.